You guys, it's the kicked out leg that cracks me up. Today has not been a perfect day, but it has been a day that has led me on the path of reflection. It's been a challenging day, and it's really made me consider what I can do to make my future challenging days a little bit smoother, because we have them in life. They don't just go away. They might diminish. They may be spread over a longer period of time, but they don't completely go away. So I think one step in having the challenging days become more manageable is to realize what you like and what you don't like. And I think sometimes it's easier to detect what we don't like than what it is for us to realize what we do like, because what we like, we have a tendency to take for granted until it's gone. So, but still, try to take a moment and think about what you really like. I already know what I really like. I really like chocolate, and it's a small, simple pleasure. So when you make your list, consider something that isn't extravagant, because during challenging times in life, the luxuries and all of that may not be available considering the circumstances. So something free or minimum in cost. Then, of course, spreading joy is something that returns to the giver and the receiver. Learning something new can give you a sense of control and progression and change, even without actually moving. It can make you feel as if you have left your living room when you are just sitting in one place. So consider learning something new, even if you don't become an expert at whatever it may be. Learning something new can help you understand yourself better, and it can help you understand other people better, and it can just be fun, enlightening. You might win trivia. Oh, and learning something new can also be distracting, but distracting in a good way. There's not a lot of good ways to be distracted, but learning is one of them. So while you are learning, you can also learn something that serves you, or relearn something. There's no shame, there's no harm in relearning something that you were once really good at, or expanding upon what you already know. There's nothing like getting someone else's expertise and input, because that is a time saver. They have already invested so many hours and time into whatever it may be, and they're delivering the information to you in a concise manner that they see as most beneficial to somebody learning, because they were there. They were there once. So teaching yourself is a beautiful thing, but don't be so focused on teaching yourself that you ignore the experts. Another thing is just to get a piece of paper And these are times where you are so focused in what is happening right now, it's hard for you to see beyond that. Get a piece of paper and just write down things that you plan to do or you are looking forward to do. This is a great time to set goals too, because it will keep you task oriented and it will keep you in an analytical frame of mind, which I think is instrumental with coping with challenging times, because we sometimes need some sort of framework to keep our thoughts organized, especially when we lean more into arts and creativity. It is very helpful to recognize that and also acknowledge there's something to be had with the arts and structure and logical and analytical thinking combined. And so what better way to implement that than making a list of goals and ambitions? So of course, making a list of goals and ambitions will get you into a positive mind frame, and don't lose it. Okay, they say find your happy place. My happy place is not just a place in my mind, but it is a physical place that I can go. And I think that everybody should have a happy place, not just one. You should have a few, because you might want to go for different reasons. Your happy place might be surprising, and it may be something that comes to your consciousness after some time. Maybe it's a place that you visited at a distance. For me, I have never really liked sports that much, but I used to stare at my window, and while I was staring out the window, looking at all kinds of other things like the night sky and the traffic, there was always a baseball game playing in the distance, and unintentionally, subconsciously, that had become incorporated with one of my happy places. And so I always have a positive association with baseball now. The little things, they do matter. It's not cliche, it's true. When I first started my new life and I had to use furniture from my old life, I was concerned about the psychological effects of seeing something old in a new place. So I made it a little bit different in a creative way. So I lined my dresser drawers with fabric, and it's kind of like a little surprise. And for me, whenever I open it, I always forget. And then I see the beautiful lining of the fabric underneath, and it's just such a beautiful symbol to me of new beginnings, even when it is unexpected.